it's JL doing a wig review today. This wig that I am wearing, and don't expect packaging or picture because once again, I don't have it. I threw it away because I don't keep them. You know, I know what my wigs are. I know each and every wig just by the look of it because I've got a problem. So, I don't typically keep them, and I just kind of throw it away without thinking. But I don't have any reason to lie about my wigs that I'm wearing. So, anyway, today I am going to be reviewing Model Lois. Um, I don't know how I feel about this one. Um, Hairline is kind of unnatural looking. Now this is an older wig by Model, and I got it off eBay, you know, for about $29.99 free shipping. Can't get much better than that when it comes down to a lace front. And I seen somebody, I think it was Miss Jazzy Two Classes or something, do a wig review on this wig some years back, and she just really made it work. And I thought, you know, I could probably make it work too. I mean, it's not going to be the best lace front ever because they definitely come out with, you know, some more advanced, better looking lace front wigs in terms of parting space, in terms of baby hair, in terms of all that stuff. Wigs have definitely come a long way, especially the Model brand. They've really come a long way in the last couple of years as opposed to when I see this wig came out. So, but if you look here, there is very little to no parting space. Like you can't even really see it. Like you have to, and this is the only way I think this wig can go because I tried putting it to the middle and that just looks really dumb. So I just think this wig has not got a very natural looking hairline, which is a disappointing thing for me because as I stated before in my previous videos, I do not like for my wigs to look like wigs. If it's not going to look like it's growing out of my own head or that I added some extensions in or some tracks into it, then I want it to look like I got a very nice weave. I don't like for my wig to look like, oh, JL got a wig. You know, I don't like that. It's just, it's a little, I don't like it. I'm sorry, I just don't. So, and I feel like this has got a very unnatural looking hairline and it looks kind of wiggy. Now, it's a nice wig, don't get me wrong. I love the color on me. I think I will definitely try this color again in the future. I love the beach wave. You know, I love that it's the kind of wig, you know, you can match with your spring and your summer wardrobe. You can definitely go to the pool, go to the beach with this. You can even get into the pool with this. This is definitely a good swimming wig, and you can get out, and when it dries, it's gonna look exactly like this before, you know, um, or it's gonna look exactly like it did before you got in the water. I guess that's what I meant to say. I'm a little tired because I'm doing this video at 3 a.m. in the morning because I can't sleep. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the hairline just kind of reminds me of a synthetic full cap wig, which I despise those. Unless I plan on turning it to a half wig, I try to stay away from those because the hairline is just so stupid looking. And it looks like a wig. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a full cap wig, but there's just something very unnatural looking about those wigs to me. And unless it's got a bang, like a side clip bang or a straight across bang, it just doesn't look good to me. So I never wear the full cap wig as a full cap unless it's got a bang. And I've only ever had so far one that had a bang. Everything else I had to take out some strands of my hair and blend it in with it and turn it into a half wig basically because it just the hairline is not working. It screamed wig. You know, like I felt like if I'd walked out of the house, you know, wearing that, I might as well just walked around with a post-it note that said, I'm wearing a wig, you know, it was so, you know, and that's what the hair texture kind of, like the hairline actually reminds me of, I was saying. So, that's just a little bit disappointing. I was hoping it wouldn't look so lace funny, but I do like it. I just don't like the fact that the hairline. You guys can leave me some feedback. Let me know what you think about it. If you think it was a little bit unnatural. I tried to blend my hair in with it, but you know this is the color number 4, and my natural hair color is like a 1 B/2-ish. Like it's between like a off black and then a dark brown. So I don't even want to go into how it looked when I tried to blend my hair into it because of course, different. Like they say, all wigs are not created equal. This wig, in color number 4 now. I don't know if it's because it's an older wig, but I expected the color number 4 to be darker because with a lot of companies, the color number 4 can actually get, you know, really dark, like not too far from a 2, but and you can see the brown, it's really like a medium brown. And then there are some wigs and some companies where if you get a color number 4, it's a lighter shade, you know, it's pretty light. So I would say a 4 can be anything between a light brown or a medium brown. So it just kind of depends on the wig you get and the company you get it from. But this wig in particular, I would say, was leaning more towards a light brown as opposed to a medium brown. So if it had been a little bit darker, maybe I could have blended my hair in with it. But because it was on the lighter side, I couldn't really blend my hair in with it. And when I tried to do it, it made me look like a raccoon or a skunk or something. Like I had this big dark patch right here, and then everything else was like light. I didn't like that. So the blending didn't work. And like I said, I just don't know how I feel about wearing a wiggy looking wig out in public. So I ordered a half wig. I I haven't done a half wig since I think it was January. I've been pretty much doing Lacefront ever since, with the exception of a 3/4 wig that I did. But I don't always have Lacefront money, and I know that my birthday's coming up in late May, and I already know that I will get free trips to Zell for as my birthday hair, which is of course going to be a little bit more on the expensive side. And Nikki was pretty expensive, and this one, of course, was another $30. And then I reordered Tori as well, free trust Tori, which I don't know why I did that, because I don't even really like Tori like that. Um, I got it in a onesie, but I really don't, I think my compulsive shopping addiction, especially when it comes to wigs, kind of took over and made me, buy Tori, because I don't know why the hell I got her. Again, because I wasn't super duper impressed the first time, and I'm not super duper impressed now, but after that I just figured, okay, spent quite a bit of money on lace front, I need to save it, but Nikki has been a decent wig, but I think I'm going to have to throw her away, because she's getting really kind of tangled and like it's getting to look a little bit nappy, and yeah, and I want to get her again. She's a good wig, but I think her life is kind of over. So I definitely need to change wigs, and I'm not really in the mood for any of the other wigs that I have. So I want to get a new wig, and I got a half wig. It was Portray Nini, so I'll be doing a wig review on how I blended my hair into her and how she looks. Of course, the Nini has got a texture that's a little bit similar to this, and it's got that wet and wavy beach look to it as well. I got it in a color number 2. So I will be doing a review on that, and I found it on eBay for about $14, which is really cool. And I think I might be getting her either tomorrow or Wednesday. Definitely one of those 2 days. So I will give you guys an update on that. And that is it. Thanks for watching my review, or whatever you want to call it. I don't call it reviews or tutorials, or whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching, and leave me some feedback to let me know exactly what I should do with this wig, because I'm not exactly sure of it yet, because I know I definitely cannot blend my hair into it, and I just want to get some feedback on how the hairline looks before I walk out of the house wearing it. So that's it, and I will do another review later, and I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah.